I grew up in Jersey City, New Jersey, and really close to New York. So I spent a lot of time in Manhattan in high school, going to concerts and whatnot. So when it came time to go to college, I knew I wanted to go to a New York-based music conservatory. I went to Manhattan School of Music. I've had a really great time working with all sorts of artists from all sorts of genres, like Daft Punk on Tron Legacy, M83 for Oblivion, Mike Shinoda on The Raid, and then even working with Dr. Dre on the Compton record recently was a real honor for me. I became involved in Straight Outta Compton through the Universal Music Department. I had worked with them on Oblivion, and they thought I might be a good fit. The first things I start to think about once I get a script and reading the script is looking for broad ideas that can come back throughout the movie in key moments. So for Straight Outta Compton, Gary felt it was really important to have a theme that we called the Brotherhood theme to illustrate the relationship of these men as they proceed through life. So the most important thing for me to establish right off the bat is that the score is something that in a movie like Straight Outta Compton is obviously very important, but also something that is going to need to take a back seat to the storytelling as well as the star, the music of NWA. The thing that initially drew me to Pro Tools was that I could speak the same language as everyone else in post-production. So that was the first draw, that I could immediately break down that wall. I really felt that by using other software, I was already placing boundaries between me and my music editor and my engineers and the dub stage engineers, that sort of thing. So the ability to work in a software that can translate is incredibly important to me and has been a real time saver when I'm working in post-production. Once I went into Pro Tools, I got to see what makes it so strong. Its handling of audio, its handling of MIDI and audio together allows me to work faster than I have been before and get those ideas down faster. I start with a very basic template of just the tracks I need, a click track, dialogue track for the film audio that I'm working on, a mix print track. I like to print my tracks in real time because sometimes I use outboard gear. From there you might say, oh, well then you have a blank session. What I actually do, I have, rather than one huge template, I have hundreds of small templates. So I can go, oh, I'm hearing a piano, and I could browse my different pianos that are sitting in different Pro Tools templates for me to then import into my main file. And that's something that I find really easy, really superior in Pro Tools, is this track import capability. I've used Sibelius longer than I've used Pro Tools. I started using Sibelius in high school, believe it or not. I think it was definitely version 1 at that point. But the thing about Sibelius that struck me right off the bat after using other notation programs, I used quite a few notation programs before, is how everything can be accessed from the keyboard. It's so important to a creative artist to be able to get their ideas down as quickly as possible. The quicker I could get from my studio here to the players that are waiting for it, the better. And I think Sibelius is the fastest way to notate music on the market today. Anytime you deal with a project as big as Straight Outta Compton, you need a team to help you. So first of all, Sibelius is a language that my team understands. So I not only orchestrate myself, but I have other orchestrators I work with. I have a whole music prep team. And so it's really important that we have something that translates from one to the other. To have a software where you could get from MIDI file to finished score to printed parts as quickly as Sibelius does that is really a blessing for us. LA is an incredibly intimidating environment for someone new to town trying to do this. That being said, it's an incredible time within this industry because the digital technology has made it has made the entry fee so low, so to speak. What that is no substitute for, however, is talent and hard work, patience, drive, persistence. If you keep the sonics first and the musicality first, and you keep in mind that plugins and your computer is only a means to the end, that it is not the end. All of these are just tools. You want to find interesting, unique ways to use them to create something musical and something bold and something interesting that people will want.